Okay, 1500s guy. That's just Justin Tang's team. So, it's a team I must be able to beat, and if I lose in this one, then... Oh no, that does not bode well for EUIC. So, Excalibur lead with Gyarados, right? Because then I can have my hand Ice Shard. No, but it's Terra Steel. That's the awkward thing. It's Excalibur Brute 1, and then I can Sucker Punch and Ice Shard the Dragapult. Sumeril's pretty sweet here. And... Gyarados is pretty good for Intimidate. Flutterming's also pretty good. I'm going to go by the logic of they have mostly physical attackers, so I'm going to bring Gyarados. And if I lose this, then I'll just bring Fluttermane against it next time. That's a cool trainer card. Happens to be my one. Don't know why the trainer cards are back. They were disappearing earlier. That's fine. Do I have to commit my Terra Poison to the Brute Bonnet? I don't actually know if I get KO to Ice Spinner yet. So I will Glaive Rush the Super Dauphin, and I will Spore here, and we will find out. Like, if I lose because Ice Spinner is a KO, then so be it. If they Jet Punch to get the extra damage they need to KO me, then the Palafin is KO'd. But, like, I'm fine getting massive damage on this Arcanine. Slash Amoonguss, because that two-shots the Amoonguss. Oh, wow. Went for Sacred Sword. That was an odd play. So now I'm in a great position. What? What? Oh, Qianpao. Thank you, Qianpao. Praise be to Qianpao for helping me out there, because that doesn't normally KO. Oh, the ruins are going to screw with my damage calculations so much. Like, so much. There's just Fluttermane, so this is now Terra Poison. They are the booster energy. I could Ice Shard and Sucker Punch. What do I have in the back? Yeah, Gyarados and a Azumarill. So, yeah, things are looking pretty sweet. I'm going to Ice Shard and Terra Bullet Seed the Fluttermane, and I think that that is pretty good for me. If they protect, then so be it. They burn a turn of sleep. That's all. Just Terra Fairy. Does not affect me, because my Baxcalibur was being KO'd regardless. And they cannot KO my Brute Bonnet this turn. This also implies that they are attacking, so I'm pretty sure the game is already sealed at this point. Because I just switch in Gyarados. And then I have a Azumarill, which hard beats the Palafin and the Qianpao. So, yeah, I'm feeling good about this one. Sucker Punch wouldn't have got it. Like, that's more damage than I expected because of Qianpao again, but this is fine. Because Bullet Seed definitely KOs. I did not need my Baxcalibur really in this game because, like, Gyarados Azumarill is just a win, easily. And I'm pretty sure my Bullet Seed OHKOs the Palafin with the Sword of Ruin as well. So it's Gyarados getting Intimidate. Super Dauphin is a great name for Palafin. Pretty sure that's German, right? So I'll switch into Azumarill, get another Intimidate in the future. I'm curious if Bullet Seed is just a KO on this Super Dauphin. I'm pretty sure it is, because it shouldn't KO regularly, but the Sword of Ruin is quite effective at increasing damage. Yeah, that didn't matter. Qianpao's useless there. It's actually, like, hurting them, because Amoonguss just got KO'd. And it wouldn't have done normally. So yeah, Intimidate necessary there to survive, but that's fine. That is... Yes, that is just a 2-shot. No, not 2-shot, a 4-shot. Even without the recoil. There you go, because 3 got them. So, yeah, that was quite easy. And if I face 9 rounds of that, and then 5 rounds of that, and then 3 rounds of that, then I'm the UIC champion. So, that is perfectly acceptable. Obviously, they should bring Arcanine to the game, but they didn't. Because I also brought 4 physical attackers there. But that is reasonable. I told you this was my true streak now. Am I actually starting to climb now? We are at least approaching the 1600s. Yeah, but halfway there. What's that? 7-3, isn't it? Pretty sure that's 7-3. Oh, 1600s guy, my first one. Good. That's what Hirofumi is using, right? Hirofumi had a Bronzong. I think I'm okay against Bronzong. I seem like I'm okay. So... Okay. I might try Chi-Yu Fluttermane as a lead here. It seems like it should be okay. And then... Azumarill is very good here. Excalibur is alright. Gyarados is alright. Brute Bonnet is alright. So then I think I will go with Gyarados. Because they're reasonably physical. Excalibur is still pretty sweet. No, I think it's Excalibur. Because Intimidating Bronzong doesn't matter. Intimidating Dragonite might not matter. So, yeah, Excalibur. I need to keep in mind that if I do not... I think they got it in. They lead with Bronzong Tinglu, then I know they got Fluttermane Dragonite in the back. But yeah, if I do Terra and not the Excalibur, then I can't hit the Bronzong very well at all. That's a cool trainer card. Okay, they did lock it in. Okay. But this is a reasonable lead for me. Are we going to see any booster energies from them as well? We are. And I outspeed. That is good. So, therefore... So they've surely got a Terra there. Amoonguss here, right? I don't think Overheat gets Fluttermane, especially if it's a bulky one. I could Snarl. I could Snarl and Sub. That would not be the worst thing. I think I do want a Heat Wave and Sub. This is forcing the Terra from the Amoonguss, right? You gotta Terra the Amoonguss. And then I have no counterplay to that. I guess I could have Moonblasted it. If I Heat Waved and Terra'd and Moonblasted the Amoonguss, then that covers for this Water Terra. And that would have been a KO, right? So that was me not spotting that 5 seconds too late. Because that was, like, obviously the correct play. If they Spore my Fluttermane, that's ideal. If they Spore the Chi-Yu, then so be it. I've still got a free sub. So. Would I KO with a Moonblast? With Terra Fairy I would have done. But free sub. Please spoil the Fluttermane. It's so ideal if you do. Thank you kindly. So I'm in a brilliant position now, because I don't know if I need to Terra Fairy anymore, because I've got my Beads of Ruin going. So I'm just going to regular Moonblast, because I want to keep in mind I want to be able to Terra the Baxcalibur. And I'm confident in my Pokemon to be able to get this KO. But that was a good start. Like, I think that was objectively the best it could have gone. Obviously, Heat Wave and just Terra Fairy immediately KO the Amoonguss would have been pretty sweet as well. But I think this is overall better because then I preserved my Terra. Just Rage Powder, does not affect me at all. Oh, I missed one of them. Okay, I hit the important one. Now does this KO? Would I have needed the chip? I did not need the chip, because Beads of Ruin is busted, so that's alright. And also I prefer not to Terra, because then I'm still immune to Extreme Speed. Yeah, it doesn't gleam, but that's not going to KO. It's going to break my sub, but that's okay. Have you seen that Fluttermane's shadow looks like a bug? Looks like a bug to me. Right, is this Terra Ghost on the Extreme Speed? It's risky because of Heat Wave, but I think it's the correct play, right? Because even if there is a Bronzong, I think I'm okay against it at this point. So yeah, Terra Ghost, and then Moonblast. And if it's Protect Tailwind, then I think I'm still fine, because they can't Terror anymore. So long as I hit the Heat Wave and break the Multiscale, I definitely have this. Yeah, there's the Terra Ghost coming into play. Hit the Heat Wave on the Fluttermane. Okay, hit the both. Yeah, that's game over. So correct to have Terra Ghost in this game on the Chi-Yu. So all things considered, quite straightforward, and that was a 1600 Sky, right? So that's a good one to win. And it was Bronzong, okay, so that's fine. I will Heat Wave. I don't need to worry about preserving and switching out to get Dark Pulse, because they're just going to forfeit this turn, so saving some button presses. But I think that's like one of the first times that I've just led with Chi-Yu Fluttermane. And that went alright. Definitely went alright. I think it is probably, like, given that I saw Booster Energy as well and that I was faster, it's probably better to Fairy, Terra, Moonblast, and Heat Wave. Because then that covers them sporing the Chi-Yu as well, but that's fine. Ah, oh, Lilycole. Here we go. What do I do against Lilycole? Could go Azumarill Baxcalibur and just Ice Shard Aquajet the Lilligant and just accept the Eruption. Is that unreasonable? Because this is actually pretty reasonable against the rest of the team as well. So just accept the Eruption, right? And then I'll get Thermal Exchange on the Baxcalibur, so my Ice Shard is extra strong next turn. Azumarill will shrug it off. And then Chi-Yu to make use of their Sun. And pretty sure it's Fluttermane. That's a cool training card. Ooh, elegant fluttering. Still need to use the Terra Electric immediately just to live. Oh, that's not ideal. You know, I was probably going to Terra Electric anyway, right? Oh, no, I don't want to do that. No. That was a misclick. I could still just do the same play. I think I will. Because I don't want to deal with Sleep Powder. I could play the game and just dodge, and I'll be fine. But if they don't protect the Litigant, then I think this is objectively a good turn. Even though I'm going to take a reasonable amount of chip. But next turn I can just protect and Liquidation the Flutter Me. Good. Ideally they're not Focus Sash, but... Not Focus Sash? It is Focus Sash, okay. That's fine. That's a double KO. No, not a double KO. A singular KO. But it is a KO. So that's not bad. And it was just as in theme, okay. And are they Choice Specs? That looks like Choice Specs to me. So... Will an Aquajet and Ice Shard KO them? I'm not sure. There's Great Tusk. So that seemed like Choice Specs to me. It's likely Choice Scarf on the Great Tusk as well. So I just need Chip. Right? And hopefully they're not Jolly. So... Yeah, I'm going to Aquajet, and we're going to Ice Shard. And I'm going to set up for my Scarf Chiyu to just Heat Wave. Is this Terra Ground? Might just be Terra Ground, that's fine. Might be Terra Steel on the Fluttermane, that would also be fine. There's Terra Steel on the... Okay, so I've got it objectively the correct way around, but so long as they are not Jolly Choice Scarf and win a Speed Tie, I'm looking very good. Aquajet probably didn't get it, but that's okay. Unnecessary chip now, unless that was Focus Sash. But they EQ themselves. I'll take that, because I keep my Azumarill. Interesting. Yeah, and now it is just, are they Jolly and Speed Tie me and win the Speed Tie? Like, you should objectively not be Jolly on your Great Tusk, because Adamant is fast enough. Like, I see no reason apart from this Speed Tie, which don't opt into, it's not worth it. So, yeah, it's going to come down to who moves first, because I'm pretty sure they're Choice Scarf on this team. So let's Ice Spinner, let's Heat Wave, and let's Pray. This silence is me praying. Okay, Speed Tie, maybe. Yeah, they're Jolly. Of course they are. Like, I do not respect Jolly Choice Scarf Great Tusk. You do not need it in the slightest. Like, obviously, in this situation, it's alright. But objectively, you do not need it. You are fast enough to outspeed Iron Bundle without it. I guess Dragapult is technically a thing now. But yeah, like, whatever. I can't win now, so... Is what it is. Maybe I need to run Jolly on Chiyu just as extra insurance, but like, I don't want to. It's literally just insurance for people that's running Jolly on their Great Tusk as well. And most Great Tusks aren't Choice Scarf. And even then they have to be Jolly, when they should be Adamant. And even then they need to win the Speed Tie. So... Unfortunate. But I get plenty of misfortune losses in the GC, so... It is what it is. Interesting team. So, Azumarill looks amazing. Like, it hits everything super effectively with its stab. So, Azumarill is great here. I don't want to lead it, though, because I need to take care of Glamora so I don't get Sludge Bombed. So, ideally I do that with special attackers, so I'm going to lead with my special attackers. But then if they lead with Glamora and Murkrow, then they can Power Gem my Chi-Yu. So maybe I don't do that. Maybe I just Spore instead. If I can survive a Sludge Bomb with Brute Bonnet, that's okay. Then Azumarill in the back, and Excalibur in the back. His Chi-Yu's actually not that great here. Yep, no training card again. Don't know what's up with that. Okay, just immediately Glamora and Garganacl. Okay. I could Terra Poison here to avoid a Morphin Spin. Don't know if that's worth it. I reckon I want to substitute to avoid the Morphin Spin. And it's either Bullet Seed to put the Garganacl in range. Do I need to preserve my Terra for anything else? Terra Electric? Did I need that? I don't think so. So I think Terra Poison is perfectly fine here. Because it also avoids Sludge Bomb. So yeah, substitutes, Terra Poison, and Spore with Glamora. And if they Terra Grass, then fine, they didn't, so that's good. And also, this gives me a Poison Pokemon so I can switch it in and out to get rid of the Toxic Spikes. If that does indeed go up. Okay, that's fair enough. But there's nothing that this Garganacl... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Perfectly fine. You get my Terra, but here's a sub. So, perfectly content with that. So I might just double this Garganacl now so I don't need to worry about Soul Cure at all. Also, the Glamora could Terra Grass, so I think that is the correct thing to do. Moonblast and Bullet Seed. Yep, they do Terra. Is it Grass or is it Garganacl going for Poison? Yep, there's Glamora. And there is Grass. Did not fall for it to get wrecked. So, this is pretty good. That doesn't help you in the slightest. Dazzling Beam was kind of pointless there. I mean, to be fair, any move the Garganacl did apart from Double Protect was useless, so... Was it? Is this going to KO? That did less than I thought. That's also not a two-shot, which is nice. That KOs. Yeah, it does. Cool. So, this is not unreasonable. I'm still behind my sub, which is nice. So I can Sucker Punch to break the multi-scale, right? And if they Extreme Speed, they're not hitting my Flutter Me, so I think that's fine. Yep, multi-scale broken. And that's KO'd. Does that break the sub? It'll be close. It did, okay. I reckon that did about 27%. Because Glamora is still pretty reasonably strong. What's that? I have no idea what that is. Chien-Pao, okay. Right, so... Azumarill and Excalibur, so Glamora is the big threat here. No, actually, I want to double the Chiempao. I don't think they can take care of both my Pokemon, so yeah, if they attack like this, they can't KO my Brute Bonnet and I get my Spore. And then I'm looking pretty sweet. Oh, Mortal Spin, that was not the play. Don't know why you did that. Because now you don't even KO me with an Earth Power, so that's good. Which is the better way round? It's a Zoom Roll, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Zoom Roll. Because they can't KO either Pokemon here, so I just double into the Chiempao with Liquidation and the Bullet Seed. Mortal Spin does not help them. That is not quick enough. This is definitely a KO on Chiempao. Definitely. Ooh, there's my computer fan going. You can probably hear that. My computer is very old. I definitely need a new one at some point. Now it is Ice Spinner and Sucker Punch, and I no longer care about the toxic debris in the slightest. Fair enough. Probably should have read into that because I already saw there was Spiky Shield. There was no way to read into that without just switching to Excalibur, but like, it doesn't matter. I've got enough firepower here to win for sure. So, once again, Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch. If they Spiky Shield to avoid the Sucker Punch, then fine. It does not matter. Is that Rocky Helmet? That's cool. Didn't put me in range, but it's cool. Is this KO? It did not, but it's fine. Because I definitely win with one Ice Shard. So I will Acro Jet myself and Protect, because they're going to Spiky Shield this turn. So might as well just call that. Like, it's your fault for not just forfeiting. Like, you definitely lost the game, so... And now you just got BM'd, so... And my Zoom Roll actually makes it through the turn when it wouldn't have done otherwise, which is quite funny. And I will now Acro Jet. And Sucker Punch. Double Spiky Shield was correct, but that's fine. Cool. Glimmora didn't really do anything there, so... Or not enough quickly enough, which is one of the downsides of going with this strategy. If it fails, it just fails, because you can't break through quickly enough. Like, this strategy can immediately win on turn 1, because it can't be broken, but it can also just do nothing. And I'm perfectly content for it to have done nothing. Especially getting the sub on the double protect, that was pretty sweet as well.